And guys, I apologize for the quality of the video. Sometimes my access to the video is limited. But I think Sonara is going to be tested in this episode.
Now listen up. Tonight I am sending Valak and Drell on a special mission. They will be shipped to the Colossus in a container. Make sure you are the one who receives it and passes it through security. Once they are inside, get them into Doza'S tower.
The tower? It's impossible.
This is interesting.
The security is too tight.
Let's go back to the tower. I'll get the service droids to bring us some food.
That sounds good to me.
Sonara's going to get to go inside the tower.
The tower?
Sonara's going to kill this game. Sonara's going to kill it.
Wow, Sonara, you're so
Told you.
Pretty
Told
good for
you.
a salvager. Where'd you learn to shoot so well?
My father used to take me hunting on Vancouver as a child. Your turn, Cass. I should go. I have to work the late cycle tonight. Thank you for inviting us, Tora.
Anytime, Sonara. My friends are always welcome here. All of you. If you want to hang out, just use my security code to get in.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, man, come on. Stop. She just made it too easy for her.
I have my salvage.
Any excuse to go see
Sonara.
Ah.
Everybody's on to you, kid's ass. But he might see something that he might not like, which would be interesting.
I took you long enough. We've been waiting forever. Stop complaining. I'm taking a big enough risk just getting this shipment through security. It's going to be more difficult than you think.
There we go, Cass. Now Cass is getting into the spy game.
Don't. Sonara could be in trouble.
Okay, just follow me.
He still has faith in her, though. Cass is growing a little bit. Let's see how far he's grown. Darn it.
I'm getting a funny feeling.
Yeah. Someone's tailing us.
So Cass can't be naive about Sonara's role at this point. He has to see that she's assisting these guys.
What are you after anyway? What is so important to Doza? His little girl. Tora.
So she has concern for Tora, which is cool. This is cool. So we can see that everyone's suspicion that Sonara would switch over is apparently happening.
What castle is that?
Whoa! That was close! You okay, Bubbles?
Come on, turn around. Tora, let's go. What is Sonara going to do?
You never said you were going after Tora.
She is worth triple the credits if we bring her to the First Order alive.
Why? Why didn't you tell me?
Because you are getting soft, Sonara. You see these
And
people
they
as your
suspect that she's switching over as well.
And bring Tora to me now.
I'm scared of filthy pirates. I said, let me go!
Oh, nice, nice. She's feisty. Now we get the aces in action. This is great. Great stuff. Great stuff. And once again, I enjoy all the different species and characters that are in this series. And it just makes it that much more exciting to get the figures that are coming from this series. So I really hope that this series is just as successful as, oh wow, cool stuff. They left the bikes going. I hope it's just as successful as Rebels.
There they are!
Kaz?
And then, as I mentioned before, the vehicles for this series should be awesome. And I can't wait for those to start coming out as well. Come on, Fireball. Come on. Yes. The Fireball is the Falcon for this particular series. She breaks down. She has a lot of trouble, but she always does. She's gonna come through when she needs to. They're chasing the bikes.
Hasn't been like fight. Negative. It's decoy. There's nobody on those speeders. Ran out wide the search.
Maybe we could use some backup. Did the Aces get our location? What do you mean the transponder's down? Fix it and send those coordinates. Have you seen this, PP? Those are the two that were with Sonara at the dock. Yeah, I know you never trusted her. I get it.
So now Sonara's exposed. Good stuff, Tora. Awesome.
Yeah, little rat.
What? I slipped.
Tora's got some fight. I love it. And that's going to be key for later on in the series. Oh, wow. The pirate ship. I hope we get this. Nice. Woo! All right. Yeah, this series is turned up a notch. It's just turned up a notch. Man, the Fireball can't take too much damage. You got to get out of there.
How bad is the damage? This can't get any worse. The first order?
Oh, wow.
Never mind, it's worse.
The first order. Great episode.
They're landing.
Already.
No, they're in league with the pirates.
And I think that it's got to be a two-parter.
Transponder's working. Get those coordinates out now.
They got here quickly.
I better have our payment.
Good evening, Kragan. Commander Pyre sends his regards.
Oh, I knew it. Oh, look, I love it. Oh, dang. Oh.
For the girl! Stop him!
This way, Tora. I'm taking you home.
Thanks.
I can't believe it.
So it's a double cross.
It looks like the first order is rescuing Toro.
It's a double cross. So this is how the First Order is going to win Doza over, basically.
They didn't hurt you, did they?
I'm okay. I'm fine.
Major Vonrick, we're very lucky the First Order was close by.
Luck had nothing to do with it. We've been closely monitoring pirate communications in this sector for months now, in an effort to quash their raids. We're only here to help. As I was saying, Commander Pyre was very concerned to hear that security was compromised and your daughter taken. He has offered to leave you a small security detail at your disposal while you consider our agreement.
I'm not entirely sure that's necessary, Major.
What is going on here? Yeah, I'm glad Tora's safe too. But the First Order? It just doesn't seem right to me.
Doesn't seem right.
Kragan,
The First Order has betrayed us. The deal is over.
what exactly does that mean for me, Kragan?
Hey, Sonora.
Now she's on her own,
Yes.
Thanks for
basically.
helping out with Tora. She's safe now. No thanks to me, but she's safe.
Good. I would hate to see anything happen to her.
Hey, by the way, we needed some parts for a repair job. I came by last night to see you, but you were busy with those two customers. I'll see you soon, Sonara.
Be well, Kaz.
She's lying, and they know it.
I know BB-8. She's either helping the pirates, or she's one of them.
So she's stuck. If she comes clean, though, she can help herself out. So really good episode right there, guys. I really enjoyed that episode a lot. So obviously the show has kicked things up a notch. We've had a lot of engagement with the pirates in this episode, and then of course a lot of engagement with the First Order. The First Order turning on the pirates, which is something I should have saw coming, but I really didn't see it coming, and that's really due to how the show was presented. It was really exciting from beginning to end. A lot of espionage. You had Kaz being a lot more competent in his job as a spy. He just came that rescuing Tora Doza on his own. So that was really good to see. So we not only did we get more growth expanded from the last episode that we saw, but again, we got a lot more engagement with the First Order and the pirates. So really good episode. Really enjoyed this episode. Lots to look forward to with this particular show. I think the show has actually hit a growth spurt with this particular episode right here, because now you have the pirates who are also in a dilemma. They're kind of caught in the middle as well. They've been betrayed by the First Order, and they're going to obviously want to get some payback as well. Now, whether the pirates are going to be able to team up with the Colossus at some point and go against the First Order, I don't know if that's what's going to happen. But really good stuff. Really enjoyed the different species that we got throughout this episode, with the different pirates that we got to see, and then we also got to see a few different ships. We saw obviously the huge pirate ship, which is I hope is something that we're going to get in toy form at some point. And then we also got to see a couple of the speeders, and then we also got to see a couple of the pirate skiffs as well. So really cool stuff from this show. We also got to see the Fireball in action. The Fireball kind of falling apart a little bit, very similar to the Falcon, but kind of following through and coming through just when she needs to, providing the coordinates to the Aces and allowing the Aces to show up on scene. However, the First Order beat them to the punch. So great stuff with this episode. Great job. Really well written, especially given the fact that it is a children's show. And you always have to keep that in mind. This was a very entertaining episode, no matter what age you are. So, guys, I'm going to go ahead and score this episode, and I'm going to go ahead and score this episode 9.0 out of 10. Really good episode. As I mentioned, guys, we got a lot of espionage. We got a lot of engagement with the pirates. We got a lot of engagement with the First Order. Really great stuff. We have a few dilemmas going on with Sonara. She's kind of caught in the middle of with the pirates, as well as the friends that she's made on the Colossus. And then we also have the pirates who are now been betrayed by the First Order, and they're obviously going to want to get some get back as well. So we'll see what happens and what all of this means for the future of this show and all of these characters. But great job. Again, as I mentioned, all of the ships that we got to see, the pirate ship, the pirate skiff, all of that stuff, just great stuff. A lot of stuff out of this episode, guys. So I really enjoyed this episode, and that's why I scored it a 9.0 out of 10, guys. But I definitely want to know what your thoughts are. Do you think that this particular episode has taken things up a notch? Did you enjoy this episode? I hope you have as much as I have. I thought it was a really good episode. I thought this show has hit a little bit of a growth spurt right here. And I'm not saying that we're not going to get filler episodes and children-centric episodes from this point on. But I think things have been turned up a notch. And, of course, we are getting closer to the events of Force Awakens. So, of course, there's more stuff to come. And hopefully there will be more revealed that was not revealed in The Force Awakens and The Last Jedi from this show. So, guys, again, let me know what your thoughts are. Put those comments down below. Please like and subscribe. And, of course, guys, from the Father to the Son to the Obi-Wan Force Ghost, may the Force be with you always.